Welcome back to Freedom to Think broadcast. Today we have another of our Freethinker React series. I'm your host, Jeff, and today we got from Mike Ross. Great reaction as always, bro. I would love to hear your thoughts on Topher, the Patriot. Now, that's the house rules around here, so I have a feeling I'm probably going to like the Patriot. So let's check this out. Before we do, if you enjoyed this kind of content, please like, subscribe, comment what you think, comment what you want to see next. If I go based on your recommendation, I'll shout you out in the video. And if you want your name in one of these videos, you can support the Freethinkers Rebellion. We got Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, locals, etc. in the description below. All support's appreciated, and check us out on Discord. We're dropping memes and having great conversation over there. All right, now let's get right into this. On January 6, 2021, The Patriot, a song by two military veterans, charted at number 3 on hip-hop, number 4 in R&B, hip-hop, and 36 in all digital songs. 2 weeks later, it was removed from all streaming services without explanation. Well, it was January 6, 2021, so they basically hated on any and all things patriotic, supporting America. Patriotism is considered right-wing.
And some cases just dozens of American flags, which is also just disturbing, because essentially the message was clear. It was, this is my country. This is not your country. I own this.
It's kind of funny. Thought it just meant you liked America. That's for another show. Oh, I like the imagery there. If this is going to be an R&B, hip-hop, rap song, and they got the Viking music going, this is going to be a banger. I already know it. This is going to be freaking awesome.
Tens of thousands on my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. Battle for our freedom now, to the streets we ride. Flags waving all around, pages full of pride.
Oh, this is getting me hyped. They pulled it. They're like, no, there was a deadly insurrection.
The 1/6 attack for the future of the country is a profoundly more dangerous event than the 9/11 attacks. And in the end, the 1/6 attacks are likely to kill a lot more Americans than were killed on the 9/11 attacks, which will include the casualties of the wars that lasted 20 years following.
Worse than 9/11. Worse than whatever. You got like Mima over there with their little knit sweater. They're like, no, we can't endorse this kind of content. This has got to go. Whatever, dude. It's freaking awesome.
For our freedom now, to the streets we ride. Flags waving all around, pages full of pride. This is where we make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol, storm the city gates. Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks. All walls of corruption, take out all the snakes.
Oh, man. So it was released on January 6th, which means it was recorded before January 6th. So they didn't know that there was going to be a whole bunch of people in the Capitol doing their thing, disrupting the situation when it was released. But I could see how some of the lyrics are problematic for the situation. I do agree, walls of corruption, take out the snakes, storm the city gates just sounds awesome.
Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks. All walls of corruption, take out all the snakes. Star Spangled Banner got it playing loud and proud. People from all walks of life filling up the crowd. Defend the Constitution, many warriors avowed. Casting down any among us who have bucked and cowed.
I am so sick of these people who take an oath to the Constitution and then just crap all over it. Like the second they finish their oath, they start breaking their oath for the Constitution. I'm just like, do you know what the oath is? You come in here with like your red flag laws and your gun control garbage.
The bullet out of an AR-15 travels 5 times as rapidly as a bullet shot out of any other gun.
Right after you swore an oath to protect that freedom for people. We see the purge laws coming.
As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket.
Starting the beginning of next year, they got these places that are defenseless. They've ravaged law-abiding citizens' ability to protect themselves, and then they're basically making crime legal. Check out my buddy Armando Pew Pew Nation TV's video on that. Basically, the purge is coming, and he broke that down beautifully. But this is just crazy. They just don't care.
Constitution, many warriors avowed, casting down any among us who have bucked and cowed. Enough with tyranny, we come to take our country back. For all citizens, white, red, brown, or black. Return her to a former glory.
Nah, we got to stop there.
Country back. For all citizens, white, red, brown, or black.
White, red, brown, or black. I love that, man. I mean, you just don't understand. It's freedom. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter where your great-great-great-grandparents are from. Okay? For all the citizens. And he said citizens. He didn't say illegal aliens. All right? He said citizens. But if we're born here, we have a kind of privilege you just cannot imagine in other parts of the world. We have that. We can do so much here. And these freaking people have no clue. Like in America, you can be whoever you want to be. But the race thing is just so stupid. Like I have a friend, Greg, he like taught me everything I knew about sales. Like he hooked me up. And he's a black dude from Maryland, just a hustler, freaking awesome guy, right? And so he and his wife came over, and we had just spent some time with the family and went to a birthday party for their little daughter, and our kids are playing or whatever. And I remembered a while back, before we went to that party, we were like, oh yeah, we're going to see Greg and Evelyn. You guys remember them? And my daughter was like, no, I can't remember. I described the time we met them. And she's like, oh, are they she's like, they're the ones that are brown like whoever, and someone from school. And I was just like, yeah, to me it was just funny. My kids don't even know that black and white is a thing. I mean, I'm half Mexican, so our kids look different shaded colors. And at school, the kids are different shaded colors. And to them, a black person's a brown person. Like, they don't even know the spectrum of nationalities. They have no idea. Like, there's no point. We're just Americans here, guys. So that was a big rant, but the identity politics are killing us. We're all mutts here, you know. My grandfather, one, is from Mexico. All right, migrant worker, came here from Mexico. My other grandpa, it's like German English guy. So I got ancestry that are Aztecs, and then I got ancestry that fought for the Union in the Civil War. You know?
Enough with tyranny, we come to take our country back. For all citizens, white, red, brown, or black. Return her to a former glory, fix their bloody crack on the crown. Fetch it down, it's going down.
Before he starts, don't you just love these where they take something like that and then blend it in, have the rap come in? It's so nice. And I love shanties. I love pirate music, Viking music, all that stuff. Not too long ago, my wife and I stayed up till 3 a.m, having a few adult beverages and painting all the cabinets in the kitchen while listening to Pirateshanties. And it was a fantastic time. I'll probably remember it forever. Like, it was super great. But I just love the sounds, you know, that like folksy, I don't want to say amateur, but it's like a group can sing this stuff. I can't sing anything. No one would pay me. People would pay me to stop singing. Probably.
My mama told me, yeah, she warned me that this day would come. I'm like my father, go to combat with the blazing guns. I survived that, then I came back to the place I'm from to face off all these haters and the battle in the place I love.
Dude, I know the thank you for your service thing is played out. But saying I went like my father with blazing guns, that's like that. I feel that right here, man. Like my uncle, one of the guys I respect most in life, Marine Corps. And it was just amazing. His son, my cousin, joined the Marine Corps too. And it was like, he didn't really want him to go at the time. But then once he went off, it was like the most proud I'd ever seen. And honestly, I like teared up about it because my grandfather, who was a Mexican immigrant that came here, he was so proud of his son to join the Marine Corps. Like, it was one of the greatest things of his life. And he had 13 kids, dude. But yeah, his one son joined the Marine Corps to give back to this country. And my grandfather was so proud. And so then to see the next generation, his son also joined the Marine Corps, I know my grandpa would have been so proud of that. And he passed like 11 years ago, so he didn't get to see that. But yeah, that's really cool, man. So you're just taking up the mantle, picking up the sword after your old man. And I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. So for you to come back and get the kind of disrespect and the fight here when you went over to, it's just brutal what you guys have to deal with. They freaking banned this song. That's horse crap, dude. That's ass.
Survived that, then I came back to the place I'm from to face off all these haters and the battle in the place I love. You can't break me down, I'm indivisible. You still see my raps if I was invisible. But I'm standing tall, and I spit the truth. So you all appalled, cause you know it's true.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, you tell them, man. Yeah, these guys, they hate the people that are just saying the truth, objective truth, verified truth. They're dangerous because you have all these people playing this game of, oh, we can just put the blinders on and not look people in the eye and just say things that are false, and they just have to take it.
You're okay. You're not gonna get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
Yeah.
And then there's people like this guy who are saying, no, like, I'm just gonna say the truth, and if it makes you uncomfortable, if it costs me my job, if it gets banned off of platforms, like, I'm just saying it, saying the truth. I'm not going to blindly go with the political truth, the political convenient truth, the woke mob's version of everything. Because they keep changing the definitions of things, changing the definitions of words, saying they didn't do something when they did it. I mean, we got video evidence of like everything that goes on. He's going hard here. I love that.
Standing tall, and I spit the truth. So you all appalled, cause you know it's true. They call it freedom cause the fallen troops pay for this. I love this country, doesn't matter how much hate I get. I take my colors in the battle, ain't no wavering. Cause this is for my warriors who marching to the cadences.
Dude, yes. Oh, this is nice. This is a good suggestion. I remember I gave a toast on Memorial Day with our family because we were all having a good time barbecue. And I was like, listen, like, it's important that we know that the beautiful day we have here, this picnic on the lake, our lake house, like, it's beautiful. And I was like, everything that we have is paid for in the blood of these people. They sacrificed everything for us. You just got to acknowledge that.
My colors in the battle, ain't no wavering. Cause this is for my warriors who marching to the cadences. This is for the sisters working hard on the ship. This is for the brothers getting y'all doctorate. Father, yeah, taking y'all on the ship. Baby, tell me why it's off of the Patriot.
just want to acknowledge that last part that he had. I thought it was really cool that he was giving some credit to people working hard on the shifts, people getting the doctorates, people getting educations, and people being a good father, you know, because obviously this is, you know, Patriots and referring a lot to the military guys, but it's really cool to see him give credit to the people who hold down the fort while you got the warriors going to do their thing. So if you got moms there, you got dads taking care of their things, you got people who are going the education route and being doctors and, you know, other kinds of professionals. I thought that was just a cool little touch to add in there.
Tens and thousands on my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching.
As of January 21, 2021, the Patriot charted at number 4 on hip-hop, number 5 in R&B, hip-hop, and rose to 25 in all digital songs. This was done without streaming services.
Our fists collide, battle for our freedom now, to the streets we ride. Flags waving all around, pages full of pride. This is what we make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol, storm the city gates. Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks. All walls of corruption, take out all the snakes. Star Spangled Banner, got it playing loud and proud. People from all walks of life filling up the crowd. Defend the Constitution, many warriors survive.
Yeah, I thought that was a very good song. I mean, I would listen to that absolutely on repeat. Nice pump-up song. I like the Viking song that they did the remix off of. I don't know the names of songs. I'm so bad with music, guys. Just tell me so I don't have to look it up. What song was that they dubbed over? But that was really cool. If you want to recommend some stuff sort of like that, I would listen to more of that too. It just was what it was. The Patriot. You had a couple of guys. It said 2, so both of them were in armed services. You know, they sacrificed some time, some big part of their life. They wrote a blank check up to and including for their life, put their ass on the line for the country. And I respect the hell out of that. That's something that's really cool, really awesome. And I enjoy the fruits of the freedom they've offered, that I can sit here and goof off with you guys and kind of be a pain in the ass in my own way for the establishment. And I can do that because people like them went and did their thing. So really sorry they pulled that off. There's no reason they should have pulled it off. I know why they pulled it off, but it's still crap. I wonder if it's still gone or if you can buy it now. Ooh, it's right there. Let's go. All right, well, I was going to make an announcement, but I guess I'll just do it at the end of this video. For anyone who watches my stuff, and I appreciate you do, I have news. The channel got monetized. So for the first time ever, I'm going to actually get compensated for the hundreds/thousands of hours of work I've put into this, which is just crazy to me. I mean, it's still, I can't believe enough of you watch me and listen to me and care that Google would pay me to play ads on my stuff. That's just nuts. 2 things with that. For one, from the money that I get, 10% of it is going to go to charity. I don't know which charities yet. I'm still working on that because I'm definitely going to try and vet them. I don't want to give it to some crap where 99% of the money goes to salaries other, like freaking Joe Biden's cancer charity, where like $3,000 out of however many million actually goes to charity. That's horrible. Don't want to do that. And then the other thing I'm going to do is every single song that I do a review on, I'm going to buy. So I'll start with this one. And I'm telling you, I have not bought music in 20 years. I'm 30. Like, I think I bought a CD as a kid. I don't remember ever buying any music. Just don't do it. Told you I wasn't lying. I literally have one song now. Crispy. All right, sweet. If these guys are going to put their heart and soul into this music and I get to do my review, my interpretation, add a little bit of the current events history and news that I find that connects to it and connect to you guys in a little bit easier way, because they give me clickbait. They give me a reason for new people to come to me. And so for that, I've decided since I'm going to make money off it, I'll give them my business and pay for every song. I think that's the least I can do in this arena. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please like, subscribe, comment what you think, comment what you'd like to see next. If I go based on your recommendation, I'll shout you out in the video. Also, I'll put the link for the original video down in the description below. I'll see you guys on the next one.